This is how we do it. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Happy Tuesday. Anybody get out to see the full moon last night?
Oh, that was amazing.
The
Biggest moon I've ever seen.
The pink moon. We were driving, and it was like literally took up our whole window. It felt like beautiful, beautiful moon, beautiful energy. If you were near water, did your meditation. Hey, speaking of meditation, that's what we're talking about.
Is it? Fabulous.
So, how many of you, and I want an honest answer here, how many of you, when you see people meditate or you think about meditation, you're like, what the heck are they doing? What are they doing sitting there? Are they just not thinking of anything? What is going on? Maybe you've tried it and you're like, am I doing this right? I'm not really sure what to do. Well, meditation is basically getting your mind and your body in a state where you can let go of resistance. And what I mean about resistance is when we work towards our goals, when we have big goals, like David and I have some big goals coming up, there still is subconsciously in your mind usually some fear, some things that are actually holding you back that you don't even really recognize most of the time. You may feel it or you may not, but it actually does hold you back from getting towards those goals. So meditation and getting your mind and your body in a state where the energy is flowing through your body also helps you let go of any resistance that you may be having towards your goals and your whatever you're wanting in your life. Because I thought the same thing. I thought, what the heck are these people doing? Even as much as a year ago, when I was meditating with our mentor, I wondered if I was doing it correctly. It took a little bit of practice and some time, but we are now, I know me personally, and I know David has spoke about this, we're at a place where we can literally let go of resistance and feel just calmness, and I don't know how to describe it. It's a really good feeling. We could sit in meditation for a long time. Let's put it that way. I don't want to come back.
My Chinese Kung Fu teacher used to say, Yi leads Qi, Qi leads Li. Which I think sums it up pretty much.
Which means?
Which just means that the mind leads your energy, and then the energy leads your body. The body is a conduit for energy. And tension, holding patterns, emotional trauma, holding patterns,
holding in your mind,
impede the flow of energy in your body. If you want energy to flow in your body, you've got to reduce the impedance. You've got to reduce the resistance by letting go.
And energy is what attracts you to the things that you want in your life. It's really all about the energy in our body, in our minds, in our soul. I was going to say something before you spoke. I don't remember what I was going to say.
And we're not just talking about some, imaginary energy. We're talking about electromagnetism. Your body's an electromagnet. The way that the signals that you put out are based on the way energy moves through you. And ultimately, you're going to attract what's like you. So if you want to attract things that are different in your life, change you. Change the electrical signal that you're putting out.
Change your energy.
Change your energy.
And that goes for relationships. Maybe you're looking for a relationship with a person and you have an idea in mind. It goes for your career. That goes for your entire life. This is what I was going to say. So we get into a state that we can actually, it feels so good and just feels, I don't know, blissful and calm. And I am now able to take that into my day.
Raghu.
And feel that throughout my entire day, which is the goal that I was getting to, releasing any kind of blocks or any kind of resistance that I may have to the things that I'm attracting, and also taking it into my day. It's amazing. If you haven't tried it, or if you need some help with it, or if you want to know how we did it, message in the message box below. For some of you, this is a bit much. Talking about all of this stuff, but it is what it is. It's real, and it will help you manifest and get to your goals in life because it's happening for us, and it's amazing. So, but today we are here. Welcome everybody. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're having a fantastic morning. Good morning, Alan. Great to see you. So always happy to see Alan here with us. He actually works up with the Kettlebell team.
Yeah, he's not just standing there with a cup of coffee.
He's 70. He's 70 years old. We have my sister Tammy, and Charmaine, my beautiful friend Charmaine.
Radu is one of my good friends. He's from Romania.
Oh, good morning. Good
Yeah.
morning, everybody. So we're going to get started with a bit of a warm-up and then get into our kettlebell workout. Part of what also helps with energy in your body is moving it, working, creating warriors here, strong on the outside and strong on the inside. It all works together, people. It's all connected. That's the beauty of it.
All right, let's do it. Let's bounce.
You go ahead and adjust this camera so we can see both of us here. There we go. David.
You know, people talk about energy all the time. They always think about it in terms of something mystical. We're talking about electricity here.
Yeah, it's actually really simple.
There's only one energy in the universe.
We're just dropping our arms down here for those of you who are new to this. Just letting go of your arms, letting go of your shoulders, dropping it down as you hop up and down, getting the energy flowing in our body, getting our blood going, getting our circuits fired. David could do that probably all morning.
Yes, I could.
Drop down hands. We're slightly bending our knees, letting our arms and shoulders go again. And it's like flicking water off your pinky. Just letting it go. Letting go of resistance in your body. Knowing when, this is what kettlebell teaches us. It's knowing when to use your muscles and when to release certain muscles.
So you gotta go.
Heart openers as we open our arms, give thanks and feel the gratitude for everything that we have in our lives. The good things, the challenges, the big things, the little things, the fact that we woke up this morning. It's early morning here. The sun is shining brightly through our windows, and it's going to be a great day. We're going to make it a great day. Doing a little bit of a body twist. Make sure that you're twisting using your hips. So you're folding over with your hips and turning that other foot so that you don't torque your knee, and we're body tapping as we come around. And you can body tap high up on your body. You can body tap lower on your body as you come around. Really doesn't matter. Doing some head rolls to the right, and just gently moving the important pieces of our body. Get woken up here. Get ready for our fantastic workout. Sensei David Hills is knowledgeable and has been trained for many years in kettlebell, so he knows what he's talking about with the human body, how it works, how kettlebell works, your strength, your mobility, your flexibility. Shoulder rolls.
We need to have a class that defines those terms: strength, flexibility, and mobility. Because they're all different.
Yeah, and you can do your shoulder rolls with your hands on your shoulder if you want, and do it this way. It's really good. Nice big. Oh, that feels good. And it's only Tuesday.
Is it really only Tuesday?
It's because we have some big goals, so we've been working on the weekends as well. But really making an effort to take some time to rest. Take some time to eat good food, take some time to just, do nothing and enjoy what's around us. We purposely do that, making sure we're sleeping, getting to bed early, and getting our sleep. And we can do this for a little while, work a little extra, a little harder just to get to our goals, and then we'll take our foot off the gas for a little bit once we've hit our goal. but it will happen. We're just moving our big joints, so we just did the hip roll, doing a knee roll here, just to the right, just nice and easy, getting things warmed up, ready for our day. And it doesn't really make any difference if you're just watching.
Did she uncover herself?
Yeah. If you're, our Bugaboo, our dog, is in my little dog bed on the couch here, and she was covered up, and she just literally uncovered herself and laid back down. She's a person. She really is. She's pretty smart.
She's more of a person than some people I've met.
Yeah, she's an amazing animal, actually. Okay, grab your kettlebells, everybody. Let's get working. And I think I'm ready for this.
All right, feet on either side of the bell. Hold at the hips, reach down, grab the bell. Don't pick it up yet. Pull yourself lower. Stretch, 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 stretch. Leave it on the ground. Straighten your knees. Come up as high as you need to. Straighten them all the way. And then use the bell to pull yourself if you like.
This feels really good. It's a nice stretch on the back of the legs.
Now shift your weight from one leg to the other, pushing your hip back. Now, hip slow, seat the shoulders, drive into the heels to pick up the bell. 1.
Squeeze your glutes as you come up and grip your toes into the floor. Remember, we do not work out with shoes on. We have barefoot because we need the stability of the earth. We need the stability of the ground to keep our bodies stable and to use the energy that is coming up through the ground for our heavy work that we do. How many of these?
20. That's 4. 3, 4.
Some regular swings here. Focus on your form. Make sure your shoulders are seated.
10 more.
You're using your hips. Push the bell up. Or the psoas.
And set it down. Put the handle north and south. Put your right foot next to the bell, left foot way back. Into a nice long lunge stance. Rest your elbow on your knee. Grab the bell with the opposite hand. You're going to bring the bell to your hip. Bring it here, not here. To your hip.
Now you notice his back leg, the one that's stretched out, his foot is turned slightly. This is to give you, and you want to be on a railroad track. You don't want to have your foot, you do this, you're not going to have stability. Move it over just slightly so you're on sort of a railroad track. I have my left foot turned a little bit, and then I can come down on my knee just like this.
And grab the bell.
Square your hips off.
Pull it in. 1.
So like starting machines.
2. 3. 5 going to 10. 6. 10. Set it down. Change feet.
And you're using your arms. So your back wants to stay flat. And you basically sort of like reminds me of the lawnmower won't start.
Yeah.
The old school lawnmower that used to have to pull. Nowadays they start with a push of a button.
Here we go.
And tighten your core. That'll help as well.
2. 3. 4. 6. 7. 8. 10. All right. Set that kettlebell aside. Get your next smaller one. Now, we're going to go back to this other side, the original side. And the exercise we're going to do looks like this. I'm going to start the bell swinging this way. 1.
So again, he's keeping his.
So we're talking about a sideways swing.
Yep.
Use momentum.
Now he's got his back straight. He's not bowing over, bending either way. His torso is straight. What other tips you got?
Keep your core fired.
So
keep your feet gripped. Keep your shoulders seated. All the basics of all of our kettlebell exercises apply.
Okay, so do you want to do yours and I'll do mine? Because I don't want to get hit.
I can move over.
Okay. We're in the same stance, in lunge position, railroad tracks, in terms of distance between your feet.
You can get it going a little bit to find the path.
And so this is going under our.
Yep. And then when you're ready, bring it out more.
I don't like that.
Go ahead.
It just feels weird.
I don't want you to be uncomfortable.
Well, it just feels weird, a big bell coming at me. And I'm like,
right.
whoa.
All right, now try and make this as much as you can with your core and as little of your arm as possible.
I'll do my other side drawing down here and then you can do
Absolutely.
yours.
Good. Nice. Straighten the arm out. Let your arm go straight, yeah. Nice. All right. Good. Okay.
Lost balance.
For the next exercise. So that's the swing. Now you're going to do the same starting position, same exercise. You're going to do the high pull. It looks like this.
You're bringing your elbow back as you come up.
Yep. Just like the high swing on the interior.
He's keeping his back nice and straight, using his core, and using his lat to pull that bell down. I go 10. Am I doing it right?
Yeah.
Whoops.
Beautiful. You'll feel it. It'll get more and more stable. And that's when you're doing it better and better, is by being more and more confident in your position doing this. Beautiful.
Let's grab a sip of water here.
Now, the next one, same starting position, same power dynamic. Press.
Wow.
Looks like so.
You have to come up into a
Now my elbow has to be down. Even though I'm here, if I try to do this, it's not going to work. The first thing I need to do is to get to a rack position. Rest.
Then your body
Put it
comes,
together.
so then your body comes down. Oh, you're staying down. I'm gonna do it with a lighter one, just to get my. Good. All right, so we're in the same stance. Making sure my toes are gripping, making sure I've got good stability. Just go back and forth. Heavy.
Try and keep the momentum. Don't let it stop. Yeah. Very good.
That's hard.
It is.
The interesting part is how it challenges your balance.
Oh yeah. That was
See?
just, yeah. Keep your core fired. You have the arm strength. You have to get your core fired now. The whole thing. Keep your eyes up on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whew, that was fun. I like that sequence.
Almost done. So, can you guess what comes next? We've done swing, high pull, rack and press, set. So, it looks like this. Want to come down arm straight.
Oh, that's different than a regular snatch. Snatch. Oh, I usually
Well, you can bring it
my,
down close if you want. That's fine. I wouldn't put your pinky out like that. I would turn it. So you have your hand here. I wouldn't. I would have it here because it's going to end up here at the top.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice. Very good. That's quite a different exercise, isn't it?
It is.
I mean, you have all of the basics from doing them on the.
Yeah, it's just a whole
Anterior.
different, you're using this differently.
Yeah, it definitely works the sides and a little bit of rotation.
Yeah, which I like, which is needed. Gonna get rid of the spare tire here.
Okay, so since we're doing side stuff, let's go ahead and keep doing that. We're going to do our side, our windmill. So put your feet on a line without the bell first. Turn them to the right, 45 degrees. And now take your left hand, your right hand rather, palm forward. Take the other hand and send it straight up. Kick the hip back and down until you can get to a plank position. Now you can touch, you can grab your ankle if you want. You can hit your fist on the ground or your palm if you can. Look up and now try to make a straight line through your body. So in this case, it would be the weight comes down the arm into the shoulder, into the other shoulder, through the arm, into the knee, and into the floor. So when I press here, I should feel the front heel. So a little more here, a little more here. Yeah, there it is. Feel it?
Yep.
Exactly.
It's that short, it's the mobility in the shoulder.
Yep.
Because
Yep.
you can pull it back, but
Yeah, you can't yet. You
Yeah.
can pull back a lot further than you could originally.
right, gosh, yeah.
So what we're going to do, and you can grab a pair of small kettlebells for this. I'm going to take a pair of 12s if you want to grab a pair of 8s. So one kettlebell is going to be down here by your feet. Turn towards it. Other kettlebell is going to be rack position. Press it overhead. Full lockout. Take the other hand here at your thigh. Look up, kick your hip back. Down until you can grab the handle of the kettlebell. Tighten your core. Lift.
Like,
Okay.
so if you notice, I didn't grab my other kettlebell. Because I felt really unstable with this bell up here. I just couldn't,
That's fine.
my hips, so it's still a work in progress.
Mhm.
I did grab it at one point, but then I was losing it, so I just went down. So you can do the same.
And what you can do is just think of going down, touching the handle, and coming back up.
Yeah.
When you're feeling more confident, grip the handle, let it go, and come back up.
Yeah. It's a matter of progression and practice, and continuing to do it until you can do it.
The front, bring your kettlebell to the rack, and press it overhead. Turn the feet towards the other bell, hand on the inside of the thigh. Your eyes must go up. Kick the hip back, bend the front knee until you can grab the other bell or touch it. And up. 1, 2, 3, 5. Pull it in. Feet front. And again.
Now I was able to grab that one. So the flexibility on my right side is a little better than the flexibility on my left side, which goes true for my shoulder as well. So you may have the same thing. All sides are not equal when it comes to our body. As long as you recognize that and you know that, and that's a good start. And then you work towards getting them a little more equal through this practice.
Yeah, one of the most important things to keep from getting injuries in sports is by being the same strength level and flexibility level on both sides of your body. There's a famous saying from an old coach. I wish I knew who it was. And he says, if your body's gonna be tight on both sides. That way you're just slow and you won't rip yourself in half. You'll just be a terrible athlete.
But that's the great part about kettlebell is that it helps you first identify where you have the weakness. Then you can work and get that, whatever the weakness is, stronger with kettlebell training.
All right, so with our pair of kettlebells, we are going to do 25 double long cycles. Here we go.
So what does that mean?
Swing to the rack and press.
On one side and then
both
the
at the
other.
same time.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah. Double.
I like to clarify for all of you folks out there who are doing this with us.
Double
What
long
the hell
cycle.
does that mean anyway?
Fold at the hip.
Doesn't sound good.
Sit back. Grab the bell, 2 hands to the rack. Sit back into the hips. Press. Return. Swing. Rack. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 11. 12. 60. 70. 80. 25 more. 21. 22. 23. 24. Last one. 25.
Wow. Okay. That was a really good lesson. And it was super easy in the beginning. And I'm like, oh, maybe I should have gone up and wait. And then as we got going, I got to about 20. And that's when it starts getting hard. And that's when your mind starts telling you to quit, do it. And that's when you have to overcome your mind and do it anyway. Physically, I was doing fine. It was only my mind that was telling me, you've had enough. This is hard. when it starts getting hard, be aware of what your mind is telling you. When you're starting a business or you're doing some big goal and it starts to get hard, listen to what your mind is telling you. You can't do it. You're never going to make it. And overcome that. Just push it aside and bust through it.
I like what Muhammad Ali said. A reporter asked him, how many times can he jump rope? And he goes, well, I don't know. I don't really start counting until it starts to hurt. Because it's just what she's saying. Once you feel that, that's what you have to overcome.
Yeah. And I'm not talking about really pain. Like, I wasn't feeling any pain, but my body was getting tired. It was starting to get uncomfortable. It wasn't easy anymore, right? And when you get to that point, and your mind is telling you to quit, don't quit. Keep going. As long as you're not feeling any physical pain anywhere, it's just an uncomfortable feeling and it's hard, just keep going. I guarantee you, when you do this and practice this with the kettlebell, you're keeping you awake, that you'll be able to bust through that bubble that we're talking about in every area of your life. Because in everything that we do, we get to that point where we're like, oh my God, this was easy when I first started it. The first week was easy, and then week 3, you're like, this is freaking tough. I don't want to do this anymore. It's getting too hard. That's when you have to keep going. That's when you have to change your mind. But so anyway, I hope that you learned something from our workout this morning. Hope you have a fantastic Tuesday, as we will as well. Stay safe. Sending out love to all of you who need it today. And we will see you here bright and early tomorrow morning. Bye, everybody. Have a great day.